Hey, Kemp, you've gotta be kidding me! What are you doing just leaving work? What time do you think it is?
It's 4. Mr. Thompson, I had personal business this afternoon, so I took the afternoon off. Didn't I tell you?
I don't give a shit about that! Come back now! I assigned you a job! Do 001 to 004 in the corporate cloud folder today! Even if you have to work overtime, get it done today!
Oh, I can't.
What?
I'm on a plane right now.
What? Plane?
I'm going to Dallas for a relative's wedding.
What the hell is that? I've got some documents I have to deliver to a client by tomorrow. A wedding? Don't take me for a fool. Work comes first.
That's a document you're sending to Drake Corporation, isn't it?
So what?
I'm not in charge of it, and it's too close to the deadline for you to tell me what the job is. In other words, you're pushing your work on me again, aren't you?
Hey!
Please do your own work.
You're new here, but you're talking back to a senior employee. Do you even know your own position?
Thompson, you should take a good look at your situation you're in. You need the documents by tomorrow, right? Wouldn't it be better to make a little progress on the paperwork instead of having this exchange?
So you do it!
Since I'm taking tomorrow off as well, it'd be faster if you did it yourself. I'll be arriving in Dallas soon, so if you'll excuse me now.
Hey, Kemp! You've got to be kidding me! You've got some nerve talking back to me! I'm the son of a connected boss who runs this area. If you don't listen to me, my father won't like it. Hey, man! You haven't read my messages! You've got to be kidding me!
Emily, did Thompson jump his work on you?
Oh, Mr. Kemp. Yes, sir. I'm still at work. He said there's some paperwork that needs to be done by tomorrow. It looks like I'll have to work overtime again today.
I see. Damn that guy. He's only been with the company 3 months longer than us, but he's got that attitude. Anyway, I left work early, so it looks like the burden was put on you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize like that. As I recall, it was a relative's wedding, right? You had a good reason for taking time off. You're always looking out for me. And I can't go against him because I'm a wimp. I thought I had no choice today.
Emily, that's not true.
Huh?
People have to do their own work. Whatever that guy is, it is absolutely wrong to yield his power and try to order everyone around. In the end, you can't just go ahead with work that you haven't been instructed to do, and that will interfere with your own work. This is also gonna cause problems for the section chief and manager, who are in charge of assigning work and managing the progress of the entire department, right?
Indeed, that's right.
Of course, and it could also interfere with the work of other employees. In fact, aren't you stopping your own work right now to do Thompson's work?
Well, yes. I was thinking of working even more overtime to finish my own stuff after Thompson's is done.
Okay, then. I'm sorry I took up so much of your time texting. So, I'll take care of the work that can be split up.
Huh?
Actually, I brought a computer that I'm allowed to take out of the office. Of course, I've got permission from the top to do everything I need to do, so don't worry.
Oh, Mr. Kemp, thank you.
It's the one in the clouds, in the corporate folder, right?
Yes. Please do the paperwork for the folder labeled 003.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. We are the only two people. Let's stop with the formalities.
But you're 2 years older than me.
That's okay.
Okay, I get it. It's a little weird, but from now on, I'll keep it casual.
Okay. Well, good luck with your work.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. I'm on it. Thank you, Mr. Kemp. Thanks to you, I'm done ahead of schedule.
No problem. It's nothing at all. But Emily, if you're unfairly assigned an unscheduled task, you have to do something about it, okay? The reason is, as I said before.
Uh-huh. I know that, but after all, if someone says that they're the son connected to boss, I have no way to know if it's true or not. But if it is true, it scares me. I heard Thompson has a tattoo on his arm. I heard a guy say he proudly showed it to him in the locker room. And it was a very flashy tattoo.
Well, I understand how you feel. It seemed that the other people in the office reacted the same way you did, and they were afraid to stand up to him. But we are almost there.
Huh?
Everything's gonna change.
Mr. Kemp, what do you mean?
I can't go into detail yet. Just give me a few more days.
Hey, Kim, you saw it in the locker room, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
This morning, I was in the locker room changing. You saw the tattoo on my arm.
Yeah, the one you were showing off to the other employees. The one with skull and the rose and all that mess. I saw it, but so what?
What do you mean, mess?
Those are stickers, right?
What? It's the real thing.
It's weird, isn't it? There aren't many connected people who have tattoos on the inside of their arms.
Huh?
If you're really connected, you wouldn't be doing something so tacky like showing off your tattoo to everyone.
Yeah? Tacky? I'm tacky? Did you just call me tacky?
How many times are you going to ask me? If you didn't hear me, I'll say it one more time. Yes, it's lame to intimidate people with tattoos. Besides, it seems that claiming to be a member of a criminal organization would get you into trouble with the anti-gang law.
Anti-gang law?
It's short for the anti-organized crime law. If you get caught under it, you'll be arrested.
Arrested?
If you're a serious gangster, you'd better grow up before you get arrested. Getting arrested for boasting about your tattoos is not only tacky, it's ridiculous. Besides, if the real boss's son finds out...
You know a lot about this.
Oh well, as for tattoos, I've been familiar with them since I was a child.
Familiar with tattoos? Since you were a child? Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, break time is already half over, isn't it? I haven't had lunch yet.
Mr. Kemp, good night. Can I ask you something?
Good work today, Emily. Yes?
Today, Thompson suddenly became very quiet this afternoon, didn't he? The other day, you said that everything would improve in the near future.
Well, yes.
What did you do? I was just curious because he changed so suddenly. It's not anything to worry about, is it? If he really is the son of a boss, wouldn't that put you in danger?
Oh, don't worry about that. With what I learned from my great-grandfather, who was a tattoo artist, I was able to find out that Thompson's tattoo was actually a sticker or something like that.
Huh? A sticker?
I just told him about the Anti-Crime Act and how risky it was to call himself connected.
And the fact that he became quiet because of that is...
So I'm saying he wasn't actually a boss's son or anything.
Yeah, so he's been lying to us, threatening us, forcing us to work for him.
That's right. I hope he continues to take his job seriously. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I feel like he hasn't gotten over his abusive, superior attitude towards you. I don't care if he's taking an authoritarian attitude only toward me.
I agree. I would really appreciate it if he could improve his attitude.
Actually, there's something the president wants to talk to me about.
Oh, the boss?
Yes, perhaps because she's younger than Thompson and has a calmer personality, seems to be getting disrespected and condescended to. She's asked me to take stricter action. What?
Mr. Kemp, what are you?
Oh, sorry. My phone is running low on juice. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Oh, yes. Good night.
Where are you now, Mr. Thompson? Huh? Oh, I'm just taking a coffee break. I'll be back soon. I see. I received a message from the receptionist just now. What is it? There are about 30 gang members causing a ruckus outside, asking for you. Do you know them? That's what she said. What? They're waiting for you in the lobby. What did you do, Mr. Thompson? No! There's no way I know those people! So, I guess being a boss's son was a lie after all. It's a lie! It's a lie! I'm really sorry about that. Can you use your influence to get those guys to leave, Mr. Kemp? My influence? You're the one who knows about this, aren't you? You know a lot about tattoos. You can handle 30 gangsters, can't you? What? I'm just a regular guy. Oh no! They're asking for you, so it's only natural that you should handle it. Please hurry up. They're waiting for you. I'm sorry. I'm actually in the bathroom, not the break room. My stomach is upset. Oh, I see. I'll take care of it. Please. I just shit my pants. Hey, Kemp! Mr. Kemp! Help! What's going on? It was the Graves! Oh, you mean those 30 people I mentioned earlier? They all showed up at once in suits, and the receptionist thought they were thugs. Of the 30, 27 were employees of the Graves Group who used our multi-purpose room for training. The remaining 3 had some business with you. I asked Emily, who was with me, to take them to the company restroom. I was caught on the way to that restroom! I see. I'm glad your timing was so good because we had to make them wait. That's not good timing! Help me! Help with what? Don't play dumb with me! I'm being held by the Graves gang! The Graves Group is also known as the Juvenile Delinquent Rehabilitation Facility! What are you talking about? They're just a normal civil engineering company. They're our business partner, so don't be rude. Besides, I'm sure you are not caught, but rather picked up, aren't you? A pickup? Didn't the president tell you? Thompson, you've been dismissed from our company as of today. What? I thought it was just a joke! Because there's no way she could fire me so suddenly! There's no way that young president could do such a thing! Oh, come to think of it, Thompson, you looked down on the younger president, didn't you? Huh? Just because you couldn't force me and you hire and Emily to do your job anymore, I can't believe you tried to force the president to do your job. And your threat was, I'm a boss's son. I told you about the Anti-Crime Act, didn't I? You ignored my advice And now you're doing the same thing to the president? It's no wonder you're fired. Ugh! Even so, for you were even offered a new job as a final favor. But it's not smart to say that you got caught, is it? Huh? So it was the boss who sent the Graves group. Why? The Graves group of all people! That's terrible, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I also told the Graves group about you stalking the president's sister. What? Her sister, she's still in high school, right? Legally and ethically, you're out of the picture in more ways than one. It's no wonder they think you need to be rehabilitated. I hear she's in the process of filing a claim for compensation, so please be prepared for that. Wait! No, it's not my place to tell you anymore. Wait a minute! Excuse me? Oh, no!
Mr. Kemp? Are you off today? Are you feeling sick? Are you tired from all the things that have happened in the last few days? I heard you had your hands full with Thompson.
Oh, sorry. I'm sure the president will have something to say at the meeting first thing this afternoon. I'm back at the Graves group.
What? Mr. Kemp, you're from the Graves group?
Actually, I am. The president and I have known each other since childhood, and I heard that she was having trouble with Thompson. She was a business partner, so I asked President of Graves about it, and he told me to go check it out. I agreed. So that's how it came to be. Don't worry, we will straighten Thompson out into a real human being.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Thank you for your help, even if it was only for a short time.
Oh no, I'm the one who should thank you. But, I think I'm gonna miss you.
What?
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
Then, may I ask you out to dinner sometime? I'd like to get to know you personally.
Huh? What?
Is that a no-no?
It's not a no-no at all. I thought it'd be sad to say goodbye to you, too.
That's good.
Well, let's see. I'll choose a nice restaurant and get back to you. I'll look into it and call you as soon as I get off work, so just wait for me.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
As Thompson was taken away by a black van, a scream echoed through the air. It should be noted that his parents had given their prior consent for him to change jobs to the Graves group. When I told them that he was claiming to be the son of a gang leader, they said, "We have been farmers for generations," as their shoulders slumped and they let out a sigh. Work at the Graves group began immediately the day after he was picked up. Surrounded by senior employees who are athletic in a good sense of the word, he seems to be having a very hard time. I hope they will keep up the good work and beat his warped personality back into shape. By the way, the compensation to the president's sister will be paid in installments from his salary. The last message I received from him was, "I have muscle pains all over my body," which seemed to exude a kind of indescribable melancholy. Maybe it was just me.
Hi, Michelle. Did you suddenly take a day off today? I have a lot of work I need you to do. You've become so sloppy since you took maternity leave, haven't you? Being a 41-year-old, her first baby is an excellent excuse to skip work. I can imagine how hard it is, but it's your responsibility. I know you love your child. You finally got pregnant after 15 years of marriage. But you can't skip work, even when you are a contractor.
Good morning, Steve. I'm sorry for taking a day off today.
If you're sorry, just show up for work.
I told Nancy this morning about the reason for my absence. My daughter has a fever. I couldn't leave her at the daycare center, considering the impact on other children. I'm about to take her to the clinic, so I've decided to take the day off today.
It's probably just a cold. Your kid will be fine. Just leave her at home. She'll go to sleep.
Oh no, she's only 1 year old. Besides, there are many reasons for a fever. What if it's a serious medical condition?
Don't change the subject. You know this is a busy season, right? Do you realize how much your selfish absence will cost everyone?
I'm genuinely sorry that I'm putting this burden on all of you. But it's not selfish for a mother to take time off work for her child. I can't leave my child and go to work.
What?
It's common sense. I will take the whole day off today.
Huh? If you're going to take a day off, you're fired right now.
I'm sure you don't have that kind of authority.
Even if I don't, I just need to tell my superiors that you should be fired. Besides, anyone can do the work of a contractor. There are many replacements for you.
I see. Then I'm okay with that.
Huh?
Leaving your sick child unattended is not something a parent would do.
I see. You'd rather take your kid than your job. Starting tomorrow, you'll have no income. That's the punishment for the old lady disobeying me.
Michelle, is your child okay? Yeah, she's fine, thank you. They gave her some medicine at the clinic, and she's sleeping peacefully now. Please take good care of yourself. Thank you. By the way, I just heard from Steve that you were fired. I thought you were absent today because your daughter is sick. Why in the world? I'm sorry for making you worry. I was told that I would be fired if I put my child first. So I said I was fine with that. Oh no! Steve is wrong. Some jobs can't be done without you. And he wants me to take over everything. Oh, in that case, I prepared a manual just in case. A manual? Thank you very much. I started making it with the permission of the former sales manager. Steve thought it was useless and told me to stop making it. I don't understand why he doesn't let you make the manual. So I secretly completed it as Manual 5, like a continuation of another manual that was already there. It's in my folder in the cloud, so can you move it to your folder? I would appreciate it if you could use it privately. Thank you! I'll take a look now. Oh, here it is. Even if there is a manual, there are some technical difficulties. Oh, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Thank you for taking this over. Well, about that, it's ridiculous that you are fired just like this. I'm going to talk to Steve directly in the afternoon. Nancy, calm down a bit. If you do that, it'll interfere with your work. You shouldn't do anything that could be taken as problematic right now. But I can handle it. I didn't disobey when I was told I was fired because I had my own ideas. What kind of ideas? I'm sorry, but I'd appreciate it if you could bear with me.
Michelle, come to work now. There's a lot of trouble in the office right now.
Good morning, Steve.
Don't bother saying hello. Just get here.
I don't work for you anymore.
You haven't signed the paper.
Yes, I did. I've had my resignation accepted by the head office.
Huh? Head office? I'm your direct supervisor. Why didn't you go through me?
Because they think you have a problem.
Huh?
The sales department will be merged with a nearby branch.
Eh?
You were demoted.
How did you know?
I was the victim of your unreasonable treatment. The head of HR apologized to me.
Victim? You're exaggerating.
Our company supports employees who are raising children. I took a day off because my child was sick, and you demanded I come to work. When I still requested to be absent from work, you told me I should leave my 1-year-old child at home. When I still refused to comply, you fired me, even though you had no authority to do so.
I don't see why my department will be merged with a nearby branch.
Because you fired me.
Eh?
If I do say so myself, I have been working as a contractor for a long time. Then I became pregnant and gave birth. After consulting with the former sales manager, we created a manual. But then the former sales manager retired due to illness. You decided the manual was a useless product and had us stop making it. And here we are today. But I had completed it secretly.
What? You had completed it?
But that doesn't mean someone with less experience can work as fast as I can. There is some work that no one else could do, and you fired me.
What?
With your wrong instructions, no one would take over my work. It's obvious that the sales office will not perform well in the future. Senior management noticed this situation and moved quickly. They decided to merge the offices to take over my work.
All you have to do is just come back to work.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
Although it turned out this way, I was actually thinking of resigning.
Huh?
My husband is moving to a more prosperous position at the company he works for. His new office is farther away, so it will be difficult for me to work here. I was about to discuss this with you, but you fired me.
What the heck?
I don't think you can do anything about this.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this is happening. What about the manual?
What?
If we have that, we wouldn't have to merge.
It should have already been submitted to the other office.
Huh?
I left the manual with Nancy, and she said she would share it with them. I'm glad to hear they were so pleased.
No way! We're in a complete mess.
May I go now?
I've worked my way up to sales manager.
May I?
I thought I was on the fast track to success.
Take care. Thank you for your help.
Damn.
Hello, Michelle. It's been a long time. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Oh, we're all fine. How is your new office? It's fun. I'm getting used to the job I took over from you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, yes. Did you hear about Steve? He's been fired.
What? Fired?
His favorite young female employee told him she was getting married.
Yes?
And he destroyed some expensive office equipment. He was charged $20,000 to compensate for the damage. He's almost my age. I recently found out Steve is divorced, and it made sense. I don't know what to say. I can only imagine. Oh, I'm sorry. My boyfriend's here, so I should get going. Oh, you have a date? Yeah, we're going to a movie. Have fun. Thanks. Well then, excuse me. I was wondering how someone like that could become a sales manager. Apparently, he worked his way up in the company by taking credit for his coworkers' work. This came to light at the time of the office merge. Steve was in a pretty bad situation. Then there was an incident of a rampage, and he was dismissed. He was let go immediately and only came back to pick up his belongings. He went home alone without a farewell party. He is now living alone near the branch office. He is working several part-time jobs to make a living. He has been paying $20,000 for the damage he made.